What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the DS Asylum. I'm your Warder, Dimitri Strine, and today we welcome Shuna, number 724, into the game. So, the Christmas banner has dropped. It is the final unit of the Pretty Sparkle category, the Idol Master collab. It is a Christmas Shuna, because we don't have enough Shunas in the game. I mean, 724. It's somewhere around that, but you know what? You know what we could do? We could do for another 83,214 Shunas. She's actually really good. The only problem is if you don't have the rest of the Idol Master characters, will she be useful? Yes, because if we take a look at her skills, she gives once her skills are maxed, she gives guaranteed synergy rates and 40% synergy power for magic allies. Now everyone gets a synergy rate, but only magic allies get the synergy power. And then she does a 2 ults into 2 greens for 15 points. Now this is really good. Her kit is really good. She's going to be very useful outside of the Idol Master collab team. However, unlike the other Idol Master units, unlike Shizuka, Mirai, and the Idol Rimuru, this Shuna is going to come back at some point. She's not a collab unit, nor is she wearing a special outfit, because, I mean, I guess Rimuru being in an idol dress makes him a collab unit. Fine. I'm not about to sit here and talk to you about the legality of cosplay. But I'm just gonna say the fact that the protectors don't come back, even though they're basically just cosplaying, makes no goddamn sense to me. But I'm not even gonna pretend to understand the legality behind any of that. So Shuna will actually return at some point in the future. So I would actually steer you against summoning for this Shuna, simply due to the fact that in a week's time, about a week and a half's time, the New Year's team is going to start to come out. And this game has a pretty decent track record of making the New Year's units really good. The 2023 New Year's team was the Light 3.0 team with the Protector Shuna. I love how the year both started and ended with Shuna, by the way. And the Light Raphael, the Light Luminous, and Milim. And that team is still really good, almost an entire year later at this point. Basically a full year later now, that team is still one of the best in the entire game. So the odds that the 2024 New Year's units are going to be really good is pretty high. So I would very much say, especially if you don't have the Idol Master characters, there's literally no reason to summon for her right now. She'll have a lot of value in the future, but she'll also come back in the future. So you don't need to summon for her right now. Again, unlike the other Idol Masters, unlike her, and unlike these two over here, these two and Shizuka, they're not coming back. They are never coming back. Shuna will. There's absolutely no reason why you need to summon for Shuna right now. So that's basically what I think. She's really good, but you don't need her. Not yet, anyway. In terms of the other things that we have gotten today, we do have the new Jubilee, and they've gotten sick of putting the Roman numerals down there, so they just went ahead and just started putting the regular number there. So it is against Yuki, which is interesting. Yuki on the second boss battle. His stats, like any other Jubilee boss, not that impressive, but he does nerf blues for 8 turns, so for people like me who have been coasting through the game on Visions of Coleus and Vengeance, probably not going to be too useful here, because Vengeance isn't going to help you that much either. Because, I mean, it's an 8-turn limit, and Vengeance doesn't start until turn 5, and the whole point is to do as much damage as possible, not gradually do damage over time. So I'm going to try it with Vengeance and see what I can get out of it. And I'm also going to try it with the Visions of Coleus team, because it is an 8-turn battle. So that gives me enough time to do what I need to do. It's just, will I have the skill points necessary to do it by that point, because of the 80% nerf to my gauge. So we'll see what we can do with Jubilee on that. But the other thing we got today were the Happy Holiday 2023 Special Quest. These actually give you 20 crystals for the first time clear. That's not really one. There we go. It is against Shuna. At least this one is. It's supposed to be 5 of these, so I don't know if all 5 are different or if it's just going to be the same thing. I haven't actually done it yet. She doesn't seem to nerf anything, so, well, she nerfs oranges for 2 turns, but who the fuck's taking an orange team in here? But you do get anniversary cakes and turkey, and the roast turkey. You thought it was a turkey. No, roast turkey. And then you basically get 25 crystals just for doing them, which is really good. And Corridor of Awakening should be coming out within the next couple of days, but it's not out today. I don't know why. We'll take a look at the Corridor of Awakening real quick because it's actually really good this time around, so you're really going to want to do it. Where's that content preview? There it is. Corridor of Awakening. So Corridor of Awakening now gives you tickets. It now gives you these special... Whoa! I did not mean to do that. It gives you these special tickets over here, the guaranteed 5-star tickets. And it also gives you shards. Like, it's actually giving you a lot of stuff this time. The past couple of months, I've more just been using Corridor of Awakening to grind resources because it actually gives you a surprisingly good amount of resources and a high number of them at that. So I just parallel process Corridor of Awakening like 100 times and see what I get. But this time, Corridor of Awakening seems to be doing more than just free-to-play unit and resources, which is really, really good, and that's why I kind of wish it came out today, but obviously it says it comes out on the 22nd. So, I did not read that the first time. But that's pretty much all we've got going on over here in terms of what we got today. Again, Shuna's really good. I would not blame you if you wanted to summon, but just understand if you don't have the Idolmaster team, she's not going to be very useful to you right now. And sure, you could argue that by the time she is useful, she probably hasn't come back yet. So, you know, like I said, you could argue wanting to pull for her. If you do, no judgment here. She's really good. She's going to be good in the future. But if you want to, I would say at least wait a week and a half and see what we get for New Year's. Like, don't spend your crystals on her right now. This banner ain't going nowhere. It's here until the end of... It's here till the end of the... Oh, wait, this banner actually isn't here for that long, which is interesting. However, we will know what the characters are before this banner goes away. We should know what the characters are the day before this banner goes away. So just wait and see who the new characters are and what they do, and then you can go ahead and summon. I actually thought this banner was going to be here a lot longer than that. That's crazy. Because, like, if you look at, like, Jean's banner, right? This banner also goes away on the 28th, but this banner came out, like, a month and a half ago. Well, Blanc's banner. Blanc's banner came out, like, a month and a half ago. And it goes away on the same day. What the hell? Oh, they really did just tell this collab to absolutely go fuck itself. Whatever. I don't even know why they did this collab, honestly. It sucked. This whole collab was terrible, but that's a discussion for another video. Let me know what you guys think of Shuna in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, do make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that join button if you can. It really does help the channel out. All the links you could ever want are in the description down below. And I will see all of you inmates back here at the asylum for the next video. Birds.